On to you, Sagittarius. How y'all doing? So you have the Devil, the Three of Swords, and you, Sagittarius, have the Lovers. Some of you, Sagittarius, feel like you haven't been able to really express yourself emotionally the way that you have wanted to since forever. And it's only, I want to say, just up until a few months ago is now that you said, or this year is now that you, Sagittarius, see that you can actually express yourself in a way that you mean, in a way that you actually want to express yourself. You want to be able to love yourself without someone having to make it seem like you're incomplete. If you, Sagittarius, decide to be single, you want to be able to love yourself without having to have someone make it seem like you're incomplete if you decide to be in a relationship. The Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands here, because if a person is encouraging you to not love yourself, then you, Sagittarius, are not going to take them very seriously. So they're going to have to actually really show you that they have your best interest in mind if they want you to be around. And then you have the Nine of Wands, which is about, because you, Sagittarius, have been through a lot. Some of it is inflicted, some of it has not been inflicted, but you're one of the zodiac signs that are of the easier zodiac signs to learn from the mistakes. Because Sagittarius, y'all are a zodiac sign that will come back and apologize and let the other person know that you see what they were talking about. You're a zodiac sign that does have the guts to actually do something like that. You and Virgo. It's just that at this time, right, you have the unalive card. You don't see anything wrong with what it is that you're doing. And there is nothing wrong with it, because you're just learning how to be selfish the healthy way. I've seen a couple of people on the channel talk about selfishness and it's incorrect. No, let me address it. You should be selfish under the condition that you're learning how to balance out giving to yourself and then giving to other people, right? This is not one of those type of channels, and I've talked about this. This is not one of those type of channels where we feed into people's egos and we do the very same thing that a lot of those podcasts and goofy relationship dating channels and stuff like this talk about. That's not what we do in here. What we do over here is we address it all, including our own selves. It's just that the reason why selfishness and learning how to be selfish pops up is because most people don't know, or most people didn't know how to be selfish the correct way. And to be selfish the correct way, you have to stop allowing people to use you for whatever it is that they want to use you for, and have more self-respect in that, see that a lot of the times people are using you, and that you need to be aware of other people's intentions, and how you are able to understand that is through experience. But you're not going to be able to understand and gain that kind of gift if you're inequitable, or if you constantly thinking about how to manipulate other people. Then that lesson of how to be selfish the correct way is going to go completely over your head. You're going to misconstrue my message for, I'm one of those guys that basically blows smoke up people's butt, and that's not something that I do at all, right? And I've even told the story as to why I don't do it, right? Because I realized that it doesn't matter at the end of the day, and that's useless. And I had to find that out the hard way when I had somebody lie about me and say something that wasn't even true. So even when I was leaving them alone, they still lied and said something about me that turned out to factually not even be true. So I was just like, look, I'm going to say what I got to say, even if it breaks a person's heart, even if it hurts them, because people want you to tiptoe. They want you to be scared. They want you to give them all this excessive respect that they did not earn, that they did not, that their reputation does not precede them. And yet they want all this prestige and celebrity and all of that. So the point that I'm trying to make here is, that's the point that I'm trying to make. You Capricorns don't have to give people all of this excessive prestige, especially when they did not earn it with you, right? You're just now getting to know them. So there's nothing wrong with what it is that you're doing. And then the moon and the Six of Swords right here represents, and even when it comes to, you know, a person coming to you, but the way that they approach you is inappropriate, right? The way that they approach you is very dysfunctional. There's nothing wrong with you ghosting them. There's nothing wrong with you asking them about themselves and they're telling you some things and you're seeing some real issues with what they say, that the two of you have different value systems, and it's time for you, Sagittarius, and this person to actually stay apart, and you, Sagittarius, proceed to stay away from them. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. There's literally nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to do. The Eight of Cups, because at the end of the day, you don't need an extended amount of time for you to give them a chance, for them to show you how they'll betray you. This is their personality is already too risky enough, especially if you know what you're looking for you to actually take them seriously, for where there's trust involved, where there's any kind of trust building involved. You know that they can't be trusted because they're too unpredictable. There's a line that you cross between being unpredictable and too unpredictable. And being unpredictable, a little bit unpredictable, is actually a good thing. But being too unpredictable, people look at you like, okay, you're useless, right? Or someone that they have to take advantage of, or they could take advantage of, because you're a little bit too unpredictable, right? So you want to do it well enough. And then you have the Star card. Know what it is that you're looking for. The Star card is about long-term hopes and dreams. Know what you're looking for. If you're looking to love yourself, then there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that what it's saying is that look to love yourself the correct way. You, Sagittarius, look to love yourself the correct way. Don't just, you know what I mean, just say that you love yourself and don't actually put in any kind of work. You know, don't say that you love yourself and you're still getting into it with the same type of individuals that leave you high and dry. You know, your whole reality has to change. Who you date, who you would go for, has to change. You know, you have to stop dating the particular people, the archetype, the type of people that you will go for. You have to stop dating them, period. Because that's still your old life that you are attaching yourself to if you still go and you hang out with them. You see, people only want to change one element of their life, but they don't want to change the rest of it. So let's clarify the Star card. The King of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, okay? And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. If you do this and you actually go through the work, you will be proud of who it is that you are. You're proud of who you're becoming right now. But I'm saying all that to say that you're going to be even more proud later if you, Sagittarius, were to actually do the work. Your life, your whole life, you have to pay attention to your whole life and see if your whole life, or what about your life, has to change. The quality of the people that you hang around, the habits that you've created. The Six of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. Again, who you spend your time hanging out with and what you spend your time doing is paramount, because that will directly tell you where you're going, right? Or indirectly tell you where it is that you're going. So that's pretty much it. I see a lot of you, Sagittarius, are looking for self-improvement. This is not necessarily looking for someone else. This is more so about you, Sagittarius, finding yourself a little bit more. And so that the next time when you do get a chance to get to know another person, it's actually much more spiritual. It's much more of a sincere thing. And it's not necessarily contrived. You know, it's not something where it's like, it's almost like you're reading off of a script. So that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's ways to get a personal reading, a birth chart reading, the books that I have that are on Amazon, as well as the merch that I have. You know, come and get some readings, come and get the merch, come and get the books that I have that are on Amazon. All of that makes it so that it helps keep the channel up, right? Helps keep me going so I can produce this type of content for y'all. Appreciate it.